Have you ever felt like you're living life on a different frequency? Like the world's volume is turned all the way up, and you can't find the dial to turn it down. If you feel things more intensely than others, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not about being overly sensitive or dramatic. It's about experiencing the world with a heightened sense of emotional awareness. This is the silent war fought by those who feel everything too deeply. Imagine walking through a park. For some, it's a pleasant stroll. For you, it's a symphony. You notice the exact shade of green on a new leaf, the way the sunlight filters through the branches, the distant laughter of children, the faint scent of rain from yesterday. But you also feel the subtle sadness of a wilted flower, the loneliness in an old man's eyes on a bench, the frantic energy of a squirrel searching for food. You absorb it all. The joy, the pain, the beauty, the sorrow. It all comes flooding in, often without a filter. This depth of feeling is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a superpower. It allows you to connect with art, music, and nature on a profound level. You can experience joy that feels like it could light up a city, love that is vast and unconditional, and empathy that builds bridges between souls. You understand the unspoken language of emotion. You're the friend people turn to because you don't just listen. You feel their struggles with them. You see the nuances in a story, the hidden meanings in a poem, the universe in a single teardrop. This capacity for deep connection is a beautiful, rare gift. But on the other hand, it can feel like a curse. The world isn't always a beautiful park. It's filled with noise, conflict, and suffering. And for you, there's no escape. A sad news story isn't just a headline. It's a weight on your heart that can last for days. A harsh word isn't just a comment. It's a stone that ripples through the calm waters of your mind. You absorb the anxiety of a crowded room, the tension in a quiet argument, the collective grief of the world. This constant emotional intake is exhausting. It's a silent, internal battle to stay afloat in an ocean of overwhelming feelings. People who feel deeply often build high walls to protect their vulnerable core. On the outside, they might seem quiet, distant, or even aloof. But inside, a storm is raging. They are constantly processing, analyzing, and feeling. They overthink conversations, wondering if they said the wrong thing. They replay events in their minds, dissecting every emotional detail. This internal monologue is relentless. It's a war fought in the quietest corners of the mind, a struggle to find peace amidst the chaos. This can lead to a profound sense of loneliness. How do you explain to someone that you're exhausted, not from physical activity, but from simply existing in the world? How do you describe the feeling of carrying the emotional weight of others? It's hard for people to understand what they can't see, so you might retreat, seeking solitude not because you dislike people, but because you need to recharge your depleted emotional batteries. Solitude becomes a sanctuary, a place where you can finally turn down the volume and listen to your own heart. The creative arts often become a lifeline. Painting, writing, music, dance. These are not just hobbies. They are essential outlets for survival. They provide a language for emotions that are too big for words. Through art, you can pour out the overwhelming feelings, transforming the inner chaos into something beautiful, something tangible. A melancholic melody can express a sorrow that has no name. A splash of color on a canvas can capture a fleeting moment of pure joy. Creating is a way of externalizing the internal war, of giving it a form and, in doing so, gaining a sense of control over it. If you are one of these deeply feeling souls, know this: you are not broken. You are not too much. Your sensitivity is not a flaw. It is your nature. The world needs your empathy, your compassion, your ability to see the beauty in the pain that others miss. Your depth is what makes you a great friend, a passionate partner, a visionary artist, and a compassionate human being. The war inside you is fought because you care so deeply, and that is a testament to the goodness of your heart. So, how do you navigate this war without letting it consume you? First, honor your sensitivity. Acknowledge it as a part of who you are, not something to be fixed. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel without judgment. If you need to cry over a sad movie, let the tears flow. If you need to spend a day in silence, grant yourself that peace. Your needs are valid. Next, learn to build healthy boundaries. This is crucial for survival. You are not responsible for carrying the emotional burdens of the entire world. It's okay to say no. It's okay to limit your exposure to negative news or toxic environments. It's okay to protect your energy. Think of your emotional capacity like a well. You can give water to others, but you must also allow time for the rain to refill your well. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are fences to protect your inner garden. Find your people. Seek out others who understand your frequency. These are the friends who won't tell you to just cheer up, but will sit with you in your sadness. They are the ones who appreciate your depth and don't try to make you shallow. Connecting with other sensitive souls can be incredibly validating. It reminds you that you are not alone in your experience. You are part of a tribe of quiet warriors who see the world in full, vibrant color. Mindfulness and grounding practices can be powerful allies. When the storm of emotions becomes too much, bring your attention to the present moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear. These simple techniques can anchor you in the here and now, providing a temporary ceasefire in the internal war. Nature is also a powerful healer. A walk in the woods, the sound of ocean waves, or simply sitting under the stars can help recalibrate your system and bring a sense of peace. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. On days when the world feels too heavy, practice radical self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same tenderness and understanding you so freely give to others. Remind yourself that it's okay to have difficult days. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. You are a human being having a profoundly human experience. The silent war inside those who feel everything deeply is not a war to be won, but a journey to be navigated. It's about learning to dance with the intensity, to harness the power of your empathy without letting it drown you. It's about accepting that your heart is both a battlefield and a sanctuary. Your depth is a gift. It allows you to experience the full spectrum of life, from the darkest lows to the most ecstatic highs. It is what connects you to the heart of humanity. So, tend to your sensitive soul, protect it, nurture it, and let it guide you. The world may not always understand your inner world, but it is a world rich with beauty, meaning, and profound love, and that is something to be cherished. Thank you for sharing this time with me. If this resonated with you, know that you're not alone. Please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that explores the deeper aspects of our shared human experience. Take care of yourselves.